Launch of Nike Pro Hijab. Nike made headlines worldwide when it launched its highly anticipated Pro Hijab at the end of 2017, with a star-studded roster of Arab athletes, including Emirati figure skater Zahra Lari and U.S. Olympic fencer Ibtihaj Mohammed. The start of the Nike Pro Hijab campaign. Needless to say, wearing a traditional hijab for competition was less than ideal. Finding a hijab that worked well for a particular sport was a major challenge. Nike designers had been having meetings with top athletes who illuminated the many availability and performance problems associated with wearing a traditional hijab for sport over the past couple of years. Conversations that put the designers to work to create a sports hijab prototype. Nike designers evolved the prototypes and received an enthusiastic response, and a final request to modify the fit to account for a range of head sizes and face shapes. The designers sized the head covering to extra small and medium large, rather than adding an adjustment mechanism which would add weight. After further dialing in the details and conducting additional rounds of wear testing, the Nike Pro Hijab was complete. Understanding the Nike Pro Hijab campaign. Nike trumpeted the release of the light, stretchy, breathable headscarf with trendy black and white ads showcasing female Muslim sports stars. It has also released a video showing 5 female Muslim athletes who have achieved international success. The video is entitled, "What Will They Say About You?" Sportswear giant Nike launched a culturally rich, empowering campaign that paid homage to Middle Eastern athletes and explored the challenges young Arab women aspiring to a professional sporting career may face. Yes, there were achingly cool close-ups of the signature Nike swoosh, but this bold campaign went far beyond selling high-tech, breathable sportswear. It delivered the region's spirit and millennial outlook on what it is to be a Nike woman in the Middle East circa now. The film highlights the successes of these 5 women who compete in sports, against odds and sometimes cultural norms. With potency, Nike declares that if you have a body, you are an athlete. A statement that may challenge perceptions, but in doing so, a greater diversity in the sporting arena looks ever hopeful. The effect of the Nike Pro Hijab campaign. On social media, the response to Nike's hijab has been mixed. The issue is not one of quality or style, but rather of cultural significance. Depending upon who's doing the viewing, it becomes a symbol of empowerment, or of oppression, or both. Nike are not only inspiring hijab-wearing athletes, but also modest sportswear for any athlete. The diversity and inclusion of any athlete is opening new doors for Nike, as many females were discouraged to train and exercise due to not available modest attire or a preferable solution to their religious practices. Nike believes that if you have a body, then you're an athlete. Nike wants to inspire everyone to just do it. If marketers have one lesson to learn from the Nike Pro Hijab, it should be about how a brand should adapt itself and the products offered to meet the customer's needs. We shouldn't expect the customers to change their lives to meet the brand's products or fashion line. Empowering women with more than just a product, but rather a solution to their needs, with the help of professional and everyday Muslim athletes, helped create the Nike Pro Hijab. Let's look at how KFC displayed an excellent example of crisis management with their FCK Bucket campaign.